What is it about Shakespeare that has made him and his works eternal? What is it about his plays that continue to stay modern and fresh, irrespective of their country, era, or class? Good morrow, says the spectre from thy past. May we discuss the sordid details of the times we shared, the scars we then amassed, and the minute of long lost love? With an intro given by Shakespeare himself, let us jump right into it. William Shakespeare, even after centuries, is being studied in many universities around the world as the classic English dramatist. He is read widely, acted artistically, translated in almost all languages, adapted in movies universally, and appreciated in various cultures. His universal popularity is now generally assumed greater than that of any author in the world. Well, have you ever wondered what was it that he had mastered which makes him extraordinary and brilliant? The answer is his practical observations of human nature, psychology, and sociology. Some of his incredible works include Romeo and Juliet, Lady Macbeth, Hamlet, and Comedy of Errors. His unique way with words gives his works greater and deeper understandings. His plays explore issues of power, governance, social hierarchy, and ambition. In this video, we are going into how Shakespearean plays have been modernly adapted by directors and filmmakers, especially in Bollywood. Shakespeare has explored and brought in front of us the greed of the man, his jealousy, his lust, etc. It poses as a continuous source that corrupts his soul. In today's world, where political struggles, social inequality, and the abuse of power remain prevalent. This video contains spoilers, so beware. Now, when we talk about Shakespeare's plays in Bollywood, only one name comes to my mind: Vishal Bhardwaj. His road from Macbeth to Makbul, Othello to Omkara, and Hamlet to Heather has been really spectacular. His adaptations have given a realistic outlook in the relatable Desi scenarios. Today we are going to closely examine Othello and Omkara, the play and the movie, their content and the themes. Othello is a tragic play written in 1603. The play is a true insight into the real world, people's emotions, and the toxic worldly ways. The main characters are Othello, the Moor of Venice, his wife Desdemona, and his trusted confidants Cassio and Iago. Omkara constitutes of all these characters but in an Indian setting. It is set against the milieu of political and gangster warfare in the rustic interiors of Uttar Pradesh. Its relocation to India can be used as an example of the ease of cultural borrowings in the 21st century. With the cast of major Bollywood stars, Omkara indicates that Shakespeare no longer functions as a colonial text for transculturation or just as a cultural icon, but as a universal resource in global entertainment. Vishal Bhardwaj, the director and co-writer, doesn't change the initials of the names of the victims: Omkara as in Othello, Desdemona as in Dolly, and Cassio as in Kesu. He only changes the names of the antagonist, Langra as in Iago. This clever move establishes a fine difference between the prisoners of the strategic trap and the assailant. It is a slick hint to the audience since the first scene. The plot revolves around the Moor's jealousy from Cassio, intentionally created by Iago. Iago isn't as innocuous as he seems. He manipulates Othello into thinking ill of his sweet, innocent spouse. But the seed for this jealousy is planted by Brabantio, Desdemona's father, who says, "Look to her, Moor, if thou hast eyes to see. She has deceived her father, and may thee." This important quote is spoken in the movie too, as the father warns Omkara, जिस बेटी ने अपने बाप को ठगाओ वो किसी की सगी नहीं हो सकती. The ending of the play and the movie are similar, except for Amelia or Indu. In the play, when Amelia tells the truth, Iago murders her. But Indu, although a tenuous woman, stands up for her friend Dolly. On a bigger scale, she stands up for women in general. Women who happily leave all they had just to serve their husbands for the rest of their lives. Women who are ill treated and abused. Women who are wronged, only to become a step for others to put their feet on. Indu couldn't leave her husband alone after learning of his great sin. She kills him and does justice to Dolly, Omkara, and Kesu. The plot is an excellent portrayal of deception, trickery, jealousy, and the worldly ways. The characters' tangled personalities make them as realistic as any other human. The words are used to such exquisite extent that they become dangerously powerful. This uniqueness gives Shakespeare the special position in the literary world as he rightfully deserves. The concepts introduced in his writings centuries ago still find their places in the real world and will continue to do so. He excelled in capturing human behavior in his plays, thereby making themselves eternal. In his general introduction to Shakespeare's works, Stanley Wells states that the bard's greatness lies in the ambiguity and uniqueness of the plays. He is the greatest of poets, but he is essentially a dramatic poet. His plays have a lot to offer on individual and social level. Shakespeare's enduring relevance lies in his ability to capture the complexities of the human experience, his linguistic innovations, his impact on literature and theatre, and the universal themes he explored. As long as relatability of the characters exists, Shakespeare will continue being a legend.